This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
In Walmart's Hoonuville, everyone ready their cart. Amazing Black Friday deals are about to start. Online and in the app, such great deals to explore. Everything you love from tech, toys, and more. The days to save and the ones to remember. It's only the 25th to the 30th of November. Set your alarms. Don't miss out. These deals are epic, without a doubt. The Who's are all ready, but are you? Walmart Black Friday deals await. Who knew?
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
If you follow sports in Vancouver, you'll know who Marcus Fitzgerald is. Sports anchor at City News Vancouver, host of Basketball Central on Sportsnet 650, big Eagles guy. You've probably heard him let loose on Philly football. And when I had Marcus on as a guest, we got into the great debate, GOATs across all sports. Who makes Mount Rushmore? And since he's all about hoops, I had to ask, could Vancouver handle another NBA team? But the conversation went way deeper than sports. We talked about binge watching The Bear, seeing Snoop Dogg live, growing up with the music of Elton John, movie soundtracks, discovering hip hop. He even shared a near-death road story. And stop me if you've heard this before, Marcus talked about his career highlight.
Getting a chance to, frankly, just call hockey games in the BCHL in Chilliwack for 3 years and riding the bus and learning so much and seeing the good side of hockey culture, quite frankly, because there's a lot of bad stuff about hockey culture that we hear about all the time. But I've seen the good side of hockey culture. So
how did you get that gig, by the way?
That's actually a story in itself. I was in Brooks, Alberta, and I was doing news and sports in the morning.
Brooks, Alberta. My grandparents used to own the convenience store in Brooks, Alberta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. That's you go. Yeah. No, I was the news and sports morning show co-host. Okay. Very young age, 22, 23, 24. But they're the junior A team there, the Brooks Bandits. Very, very successful program now, multiple national championships and lots of BCHL titles. We had a guy, Dennis Siebel, older gentleman, did all the games, did all the play-by-play, did the broadcast and stuff. And I was like let's throw it back to the studio to Marcus to, do an update in a second. And I was that guy there for a few years. And then I started doing color with Dennis. And then one day Dennis gets sick and he can't call the games. And they're like, Marcus, you're going to have to do it. I'd never called it. Buddy. Yeah. Like, and I'd never called a hockey game before. And this is a playoff series as well. So and I was so nervous, but you know what I did? This is back in the day when Team 1040 was still around. Yeah. They would put the Canuck radio broadcasts, like John Shorthouse's call, and they would podcast those. So what I did is I listened to that and I just said, okay, if I just do it like Shorty here, I'm going to be okay. And I did those 2 games. And if I ever meet John Shorthouse face to face, I'll tell him this. I said, I leaned on you in that moment when I was really nervous. And I said, if I just call the game like Shorty, it'll be okay. And sure enough, I did, and it went fine. I did a few games in Alberta, and then the job in Chilliwack opened up. And I thought, well, geez, now I have this tape. I can use it. I can send it to them. Nice. I'm from Port Coquitlam. I'd like to come home. The Chilliwack Chiefs, this was the second iteration of the franchise because they had lost the WHL Bruins, and the Chiefs were coming back. So this is like a brand new thing. And I sent my stuff in, and I knew a couple people over there, and I was able to get that job. And I did that job for 3 years, and that was some of the most fun I ever had too. So I guess as a collective, that's some of my best memories in the industry have happened in Chilliwack.
Stop Me If You've Heard This Before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by the HomeDwell Group. Buying a house? Selling your home? Contact Kyle at homedwell.ca today.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
There are names that echo in the world of true crime. Names that carry unanswered questions. Oakley Carlson, a 5-year-old girl who deserved safety, protection, and love. Yet the system built to protect her failed, and Oakley disappeared. Her community still calls her name.
Or Ellen Greenberg, found in her locked apartment with 20 stab wounds. A case declared a suicide. But how does a locked apartment tell two different stories at once?
These are not just cases we have covered. They are people. They were loved, and they mattered.
Their stories deserve to be told with care, with depth, with truth.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Ricky.
We are the husband and wife duo behind Crime Salad.
Every week we uncover stories of the missing, the silence, the misunderstood. We ask the questions that were left behind. We refuse to let these stories be forgotten.
Because behind every case is a family holding on, a community seeking answers, and a story that deserves to be heard.
We invite you to listen to Crime Salad,
your healthy portion of true crime, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Tom.
Okay, so you want to tell him, or you want me to tell him?
No. I got this. People out there.
Yeah.
People, lean in. Get close. Listen, here's the deal.
We got big news.
We got monumental news. We got snacktacular news.
Yeah, after a brief hiatus, my good friend Michael Ian Black and I are coming back.
My good friend Tom Cavanaugh and I are coming back to do what we do best.
What we were put on this earth to do.
To pick a snack.
To eat a snack.
And to rate a snack.
Scientifically.
Emotionally.
Spiritually.
Mates is back.
Mike and Tom Eat Snacks is back.
A podcast for anyone with a mouth.
With a mouth. Available wherever you get your podcasts.